Pisces, and welcome to your October 2017 love reading with Divine Love Tarot. I want to say thank you guys for joining me today, or for joining me whenever you decide to watch this video. Also want to say thank you to all my subscribers, okay? Thank you for everyone who has been subscribing the last few months. And thank you to all my readers who are requesting personal readings, I should say, not my readers, all my personal readings. I'm having a really good time getting to know you guys on like a personal level. So I just want to say thank you because it's been a lot of fun. And I really appreciate you guys, giving me a chance to do readings for you. So let's go ahead and get into this month's reading, okay? I'm changing up the format, just trying something out, so you guys have to be sure to let me know whether you like this style or if you like the past, present, and future spread I do. But I'm going to go ahead and try a Celtic cross reading because I did it for a couple of the private readings, and I kind of like how that worked out. So once again, you guys let me know if you like it. If you prefer this, then I can definitely do this for the monthly readings, and then maybe I will do the past, present, and future for the mid-month or vice versa. So like I said, you guys go ahead and let me know, all right? So let's go ahead and get into the Celtic cross. I've already shuffled the cards as usual, so I can cut down on the time of these videos because I've been told you guys don't really prefer the longer videos. So, don't know where or how long this reading is going to take me. So let's go ahead and get started, okay? So the first card you have that represents your present energy is the Knight of Pentacles, okay? Next card you have that represents your challenge or what's crossing that, and that is the Nine of Swords. Okay. Next card that you have that represents your past is the Queen of Pentacles. All right. The next card you have that represents your future is the Four of Cups. Oh, I'm sorry. The Four of Cups came out in the reverse. Okay. The next card that represents your I'm sorry, I'm reading the Celtic cross because I don't have it memorized in my head. I do when I'm doing the reading, but now for some reason on video, it's just like totally throwing me off. Okay, so the next card represents what you want, and that is the Six of Swords. All right, the next card represents your internal factors, and that's the Knight of Cups. All right, then we have the card that represents your advice card for this reading, and that's the Four of Pentacles. All right, we have the card that represents external factors, and that's the Three of Pentacles. All right, we have a card that represents your hopes and fears, it's the High Priestess. And then we have your outcome card for this reading, Pisces, and it's the Chariot in reverse. Okay, so with this reading, I'll be pulling clarifiers wherever I feel like we need a little bit more detailed explanations, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and get started. You have at the heart of you, your present energy right now is the Knight of Pentacles, okay? So the Knight of Pentacles, this represents that right now things may be a little bit quiet, all right? If you're single, you may not be dating anyone. It may not be a lot going on. If you're in a relationship, things could be steady right now. You guys could be in a routine. All right, you might be at a point where you kind of need to change it up. You need a change of pace. And, you might be experiencing even a little bit of boredom, okay? So you just need to find ways to kind of spice up that energy. For singles, you need to get out. Okay, this is saying you need to get out and kind of change up your routine. If you're looking to meet someone, if you're fine with things being quiet, then by all means carry on with how things have been. But if you want to meet someone, if you want to be in a relationship, you need to get out and you need to go and mingle. All right. Now, crossing that as your challenge, you have the Nine of Swords. So this is saying that you are overthinking something or you are worried about something. All right. You're stressing out. There's something that is causing you some type of mental anguish. Okay. And so maybe that's why nothing's really happening right now because you're just you're in your head, okay? Something is really consuming you. And the thing with the Nine of Swords is that it is in your head, okay? Because it's not necessarily something that your partner or anybody else knows is going on. So let's go ahead and clarify the Nine of Swords. Okay, we get the Eight of Cups. All right, so the Eight of Cups, maybe you coming out of a breakup, okay? So for my singles, maybe you had a breakup, or someone that you had to walk away from, or a situation that you walked away from, but you're now thinking about that situation, okay? For thoughts of that situation are consuming you. It's not so much, maybe you're just having a hard time getting over it, but you just keep thinking, because swords is more about thinking. So for some reason, whatever happened that you walked away from, you can't stop thinking about it. Okay. For my couples, this may indicate that you may be in a situation with someone that you want to walk away from, that you're not able to walk away from because you have not been able to get into action yet. It's still in your thoughts and your emotions. Okay, so let's go ahead and see your past energy. All right, you're coming from the Queen of Pentacles. So this can represent a time when you were in a loving, stable relationship, okay? It was loving, it was nurturing. This could be your energy or the energy of the person that you were with, okay? Maybe you were with someone who represented the Queen of Pentacles. Maybe you're someone with, maybe they were an earth sign, or just someone with that loving, nurturing, patient, faithful type of energy. Okay. And if that's not the case, then this represents you, because it's the past. This represents looking back and seeing something and realizing that it's realizing how good it was. Okay, so maybe your mental anguish here is that you walked away from something or you walked away from someone, but now you keep thinking about it and you kind of miss it, or you miss that person or whatever. You miss this time. Okay, maybe things were okay here and something happened, and now you feel maybe a little bit guilty, a little bit remorseful, because you caused this to be the past energy and not the present energy. Okay, because everything was kind of nurturing and warm and kind and loving, and now your present energy is the Knight of Pentacles. So you've downgraded a little bit. Okay, you've gone from the Queen of Pentacles to the Knight of Pentacles as far as energy. Okay, so that means that basically the relationship has either slowed or kind of taken a step back if you're in a relationship. All right, we can go ahead and let's go ahead and clarify this Queen of Pentacles, okay, for your past energy. Get the Nine of Cups in the reverse. So this represents not getting what you wanted, okay, or losing your wish. So maybe, this person was someone that you wanted and you really wanted that person very badly, but for whatever reason something happened and now you're not with that person any longer. Okay, for my singles, or it was a situation, it was something, maybe overindulging caused the situation to go away. All right, so that could be a possibility. All right, so let's go ahead and we go on to your future, and you have the King of Cups in the reverse. So this is either saying that you Pisces in the future, there's going to be a lot of drama, a lot of emotional outbursts, a lot of manipulation. Okay. If that's not the case, then that means that you're going to be dealing with, either you're going to be dealing with someone who has that energy, or you're going to be dealing with someone who causes you to have that energy. Okay. Um, and this also can indicate that in a couple, that you have issues that you guys are ignoring because you're hoping that they'll just go away. All right, the King of Cups in reverse can indicate kind of just ignoring whatever is an issue for you, hoping that'll go away. Okay, because here you are, you're overthinking it. Okay, you're thinking something has got you consumed right now. And your thoughts are just all with this situation about whether you're going to be with this person or whether you're going to stay or leave or whatever. So it looks like in the future, um, either if you've left, you're still going to be very emotional about it or emotionally unbalanced, or um, you haven't addressed it yet, but it's still going to cause an upset of emotions. Okay. So now we go ahead and we move on to what it is that you want. Okay, so you've got the Six of Swords. So this is telling me that you want to move on from this stagnation. Okay, you want to move on from whatever is causing your situation to be stagnant. You want to move away from this overthinking. You may want to move away from the person that you're with right now, or the person that's causing all of this drama for you. Okay. The Six of Swords, you're ready for you're ready for better. I'm sorry, you're ready for better. My next sentence is going to be that if you're a couple, then this card can indicate also that you guys might be taking a trip together, or that you need some quality time. Okay, you need something to change the pace of this relationship, because it's kind of stuck in a rut right now. There's some type of emotional cycling that's happening right now. Based on, things going awry from your past. Okay, so you guys, if you are in a couple, you guys need to get out, you need to do something, you guys need to go somewhere, you guys need to break up your routine. All right, if you're single, you're ready to move away from this emotional drama, you're ready to move away from these feelings, from this overthinking. Okay, so I can go ahead. I'm going to clarify this because this is what you want. So I want a more definitive explanation of what it is that you want for yourself right now, Pisces. Okay, we got the Ace of Cups. Okay, so you want love. Okay, you want to feel like you're in love, or you want to be in love, and you want someone to be in love with you. Okay, so that's what you really want. That's what's going on, that you're trying, like you're basically actively trying for this to happen. And in order for this to happen, it looks like you're going to have to either move away from a person, or just move away from these feelings, move away from these thoughts, okay? Let's go ahead and we move on to your internal factors. So for internal factors, you get the Knight of Cups in the upright, okay? So this can indicate that you love love, or you love being in love, okay? But because this is the Knight of Cups, you may not always show it, or you may not always act on it. Not necessarily just show it, but you may not act on it. So you may be, one of those Pisces where, yeah, inside you want that love and you love romance, but you don't really reciprocate it the way that you would like it to come to you. All right. But you need to do that in order to get that love that you want. All right. You can't be reserved and, present yourself as the Knight of Pentacles when you really want the Knight of Cups type of love. Okay. Um, this can also indicate that you tend to not idolize, idealize your partners, okay? You tend to fantasize your partners, and sometimes you may even prefer the romance more than the actual situation. So here, you're in your head about this situation, but maybe, you need to be more verbal. Maybe you need to say something. You need to have a conversation with someone. You need to let them know how you feel. You need to let people know what you want. Okay, so move away from this overthinking and the dramatics, and just come out and say, look, you know what? I want to be in a relationship, or I need more affection, or I need more quality time with you. Okay, Pisces? Um, let's go ahead. I feel like just clarifying. Let's go ahead and clarify your internal factors. All right, so you get the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. All right, so the Six of Pentacles in the reverse, this is saying that for an internal factor, you may be used to um, unbalanced situations. All right, Pisces, this may be either you're used to giving too much to people, or maybe you expect too much from the people that you're with. Okay, not necessarily that what you want is a lot, but for who they are, okay, and for what they present, you want a lot from them. Okay, sometimes you tend to want what they can't give you. This represents unbalanced relationships, okay? This represents inequity. So you might be attracted to situations that yeah, they're romantic, or they give you that romance, but as far as stability, okay, they may not give you that stability that you actually crave in a relationship, okay? Um Let's go ahead and move on to the advice card for this reading. And you've got the Four of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel like for advice, the Four of Pentacles is saying, be a little bit more guarded, okay? And when I say guarded, um, don't give it all away. Okay, sometimes Pisces, you get excited, you meet someone, and you go too far too fast. So this Four of Pentacles is telling you to kind of guard your heart a little bit more. Okay, talk less, listen more. Okay, let the other person show you who they are versus you jumping out and wanting to give all this love and wanting to get straight to the love, and then you're missing a few steps in the way, and then you wind up here. Okay, you wind up Eight of Cups, Nine of Swords, Nine of Cups, not getting what you want, having to maybe walk away from a situation or stressed out about your situation. All right, so this is telling you to slow down a little bit in your love life. That works for singles or couples. Okay, um, you know, be more, stability will come to you basically if you are more strategic about how you reveal things. All right, so I will speak for myself personally. I can see where I'm guilty of that because I love to talk. Okay, so when I am dating someone, and if I find someone who likes to talk as well, then I've had 8-hour conversations with someone, and it's like if you sit down with someone, it is fun and it feels great, and it's so exciting to meet someone that you can actually talk to and like not be bored for that amount of time. But then also you just told that person so much so soon. It's almost like you just basically filled up your car and then drove out all the gas in one day. Okay, you're like, oh, I got a full tank. Oh, let me go see my mom. Let me go to the mall. Let me go to the beach. Let me go downtown. Like you did everything that you could do in one day, and now here it is, the second, third day of the week, and you have no gas in your car because you drove it all out. This card is telling you don't do that. Okay, so kind of chill. You might be excited about meeting someone new, but don't give it all away so soon. All right, so let's go ahead and we move on to your external factors, and you have the Three of Pentacles. So this can indicate that, unfortunately, it may be a possible love triangle. All right, it may be that either you have someone at work, or your partner may have someone at work, or the person that you're interested in may have someone at work, or they just may work a lot. Okay, your work. Okay, work is some type of factor. So maybe you work too much, or they work too much. Um, or there's someone else in the situation that is causing you to either want to walk away from the situation or move away from the situation. Okay. Um, let's go ahead and yeah, let's go ahead and clarify that. Tower in reverse. Okay. So the Tower reverse is basically saying that something has already happened. You already know, basically, and that's why you might be having the Nine of Swords right now, because you either know already that there's a situation going on between you. There's some funny business going on between you and either this person where they have someone else, okay, or they're not, or you have someone else, and you're just kind of like dragging it out right now. Okay, the Tower means that something happened, something still happened. It's still an event that shakes things up, but it just takes a lot longer for the ending to come. This can also indicate that you basically know that it's over, but you're not ending it, or that the foundation of this situation, this relationship, was built on either lies or just not solid um, factors. Okay, so whether it was love or lust or whatever it may be, the foundation of this relationship is shaky. Okay, so that's that's the external factor. Okay, it's not your feelings for the person, it's not their feelings for you. It's the fact that whatever brought you guys together, and whatever you guys chose to build this relationship on, is shaking. You know that. All right, it's not a surprise. And that's why you are the Nine of Swords right now, because you're really, really, really trying to figure out if you can get this Ace of Cups, if you can get to peace, if you can get out of the stagnation with this person, or if you need to move on. All right, because you've been thinking about this for a while. All right, move on to your hopes and fears, and it's the High Priestess. So this is telling me that, your intuition you may already know. Okay, you may already, because we're Pisces, we're very intuitive. You already know if this person is right for you, if this person is not right for you. And for couples, I feel like your hope and your fear is that it's almost like you want to use your intuition more because you probably know that you have not been using your intuition in the past. But at the same time, you're afraid because you've already intuitively know that either this person is not right for you, or that you're going to have to put in a lot of work. You're going to work really hard to make this happen. Okay. Um, let me go ahead and clarify this hope and fear, and you get the Temperance in reverse. All right, so Temperance in reverse. You may be afraid of losing your balance. Okay, once again, you're afraid of this inequity that you've come to know in your relationships. So you're afraid that that's going to continue, okay, in the future. And your intuition, okay, I don't know what your intuition is telling you. You do. So what I'm saying is your intuition is already telling you what you can expect, all right? And you are afraid. You're afraid, and that's why you're over here worried, because you don't know. You have feelings for this person, but you are somehow worried about moving forward, okay? But I feel like this advice is saying to you, the advice card didn't tell you to walk away from anyone. It didn't tell you to end it. It told you to pull back. Hold something, hold. Sometimes you got to hold it, all right? No one to hold them, no one to fold them. Sometimes you got to shut up, Pisces, all right? That's really what this card is saying. Be quiet and let that other person show you who they really are, all right? Sometimes we talk too much, we do too much, and then it causes other situations, okay? And then we have this drama, but underneath it all, when the dust clears and it all settles, you still have feelings for this person. You're still not ready to walk away. So why talk so much? Why cause all this, emotional, mm, right? When you could just chill, relax, and see how things happen, and and let basically let things unfold the way that they need to unfold versus trying to um or instead of reacting, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like this is the card of mental overreaction. And, with the Eight of Cups, yes, that means walking away from a situation. But because it's the eight, it usually means that either you walk away from someone, you wind up turning around and going back, or they walk away from you when they come back. All right. So for your outcome of this reading, we have the Chariot in reverse, okay? So the Chariot in reverse is either saying that things are not moving forward, okay? You're still going to be in this holding pattern. And so there's three situations here. We have someone who basically is going to move away from a situation because they want true love. Okay, they want to be in love. They want to find a more peaceful situation, and they're walking away from the situation. The Chariot in reverse can also mean basically that you're just kind of you want out of the situation. So there's the Chariot has stopped. It's not going forward anymore, and you're going to get off. All right. You have another set of people who they feel the same way, but they're not doing anything about it. Okay. So in the future, you have more of the drama. Okay. And you are stuck. There's no forward progress in the relationship because you're still stuck here in Dramaville. All right. Now, for others, you are basically going to push very hard. The Chariot in reverse can also mean that you found someone that you feel like you really want to be with this person, and you're going to push really hard to make things work. Okay. And so maybe, they are a drama king or a drama queen or whatever you want to call it. And you're going to have to push past that to make it work. Okay. But this card is telling you basically you're going to have a lot of patience, and you're going to have to be a lot more reserved. Okay. And kind of sit back and see what this person is bringing to you, okay? Because you want the Ace of Cups, all right? You want that. Ace of Cups is a mutual love, all right? When we have the aces, it's mutual energy, it's not one-sided. So this person may really love you. They may have feelings for you, because for this to be your past, I feel like, there's a lot of feelings going on here. But there just seems to be a issue with the balance, okay? An issue with the equity in the situation. Um, you know, if you've been in a situation with somebody and you knew that they were already dealing with someone else, then you're just going to have to wait and see if they're going to move away from that person. So right now that's saying that that's why that forward progress is stalled, because you still have to basically see if you're going to get your wish. You're holding out to see if you're going to get your wish. Okay, Pisces. Let's go ahead and clarify the outcome. You get the Seven of Wands. So that's fighting. You still want to fight for this person or this situation. All right. You're feeling defensive. This represents fighting for your relationship. This represents like breaking up to make up. Let me go ahead. You know what I'm gonna do? Let's look at the bottom of the deck. And we have the Emperor. And Pisces, I know that for months there has been an Aries or a fire sign that you've been going back and forth with. Okay, for some Pisces, not for all Pisces. There's someone who has the energy of the Emperor. Maybe it's an older man. Okay. Um, so, the Emperor is telling you two things. Either this is definitely this Aries or fire sign person or older man that you've been going back and forth with for the last few months. Okay. I feel like September they were kind of out of the picture for a little bit and things were kind of turning around. But here I'm seeing that they seem to be back in the picture, perhaps, and or whoever it was that went out of the picture has come back into the picture. You want them back in the picture. All right. And so now you know that, instead of walking away, either you're walking away, all right, you're done. You're walking away, you're done. Um, this Seven of Wands though. If you walk away and it's over, why would you be defensive? I mean, this could also indicate that, as a single person, you've moved on from the situation. There's really nothing going on for you right now. You're overthinking the past a little bit, and you just may not be interested in the people who are interested in you. So that's what that can represent. But for others, it represents that make up to break up. You're fighting for this person. That's why things are stalled, because you're not going to know the result until you guys go through whatever, discussion that you need to have. Okay, you get the Judgment card. So some type of decision needs to be made, like a final determination in the situation needs to be made for my couples and for my singles that are thinking about or trying to reconcile or somehow reconnect or still connecting with this person, okay, whoever this person represents to you. I think finally um, there's going to be something that either tips the scales for the better or for the end, the complete total end. This back and forth is going to end, okay? That's what this judgment card is telling us. Okay. Um yep, we got the Queen of Swords. So I feel like we're just going to cut through all of the BS. Okay, that's the outcome of this situation. Okay, Pisces. So, I like that. I don't know. I think I like this. We got a lot more cards than we do with the past, present, and future spread. Yeah, I'm already at 30 minutes, so that's a little bit more in depth. Okay. So yeah, for some of us, we have moved on from a situation that was causing us to stress and worry. All right. We may not have gotten our wish, but guess what? We are moving on because we want to move on because we want our Ace of Cups, okay? But in the future, though, you still have a little bit more emotional drama coming to you, whether this is your energy or the energy of someone coming towards you, or just a little bit more of ignoring issues. I feel like the issue has to do with a possible third party situation that is just dragging out. The ending of this situation is just dragging, okay? Because it's going to end. It's just they're taking their time, or you're taking your time. But your advice is to be patient, all right? Your intuition, you already know that basically you're going to have to get a handle on the inequity in your relationships going forward, whether you're with this person or not, okay? Your advice, based on your internal factors and your hopes and fears, is that you need to be more reserved in the future. When you meet someone, you need to be more reserved with how you communicate with people. Stop giving it all away too soon, okay? And the outcome for this particular month of October, or the energies, it could be the whole month of October, could be the end of October. But basically, there's going to be a final judgment if you're in a relationship. All right, you guys are either going to get on the same page and move forward. You're gonna have to address it. Okay, whether you move forward or not, I don't know. It's not showing me, but either you're going to move forward or you're not going to go forward. It's not going to go back and forth anymore with this person, because you're done. You're realizing, Pisces. You are realizing that, you know what, I've been causing a lot of the imbalance in my situation, and you don't want that anymore. Okay, you want to move away from that. You want true love. Okay, you don't want a knight anymore. Okay, you do want the King of Cups, or this nostalgia you have for the past with the Queen of Pentacles. So you do want a more stable situation, but in order to get that stable situation, you're gonna have to hold back a little bit. Okay, so that was that. Okay, that's October, Pisces. And like I said, you guys need to let me know what you think about the Celtic Cross reading. Do you enjoy it? Do you like it better than the past, present, future? Clearly, it's not shorter. So if you prefer shorter videos, then I'm thinking the past, present, and future is the way to go. But I enjoyed this reading. I enjoyed doing it. So you guys let me know. All right, Pisces, I will see you at the next reading. Love you guys. Bye.